Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Inna alhamdulillahi nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon all of you. And before we start, we praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All praise be to Allah who has given us the power to speak, who has given us the five senses, eyes to see the truth, ears to hear the truth, and heart and brain to understand the truth. Praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us all that He has given, they all are best. Best of religion, best of humanity, best of books, best of every gift that we see in our life. So all praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And peace and blessings be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because he has brought to the humanity the best message, and he has proven in his lifetime how this Islam can be beneficial for us. So pray peace and blessings be of Allah upon him, because he is the best to the whole humanity and mercy to the mankind. And peace and blessings be upon all those who have followed Islam and teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There was a question which I was asking myself when I first came to Islam, that is it compulsory for me to learn Islam? And I had many reasons. Even before learning the Quran and Hadith, I had a reason that it is must for me to learn Islam, because I came from an atheism and I came to Islam. So I should know the difference between these two religions. I should know the difference between these two faith or understanding. People who do not accept existence of God and people who accept the existence of God. Then I came to Islam, and then I found, subhanallah, that there are people, the Hindus believe in gods, Christians believe in gods, and the other people of other faith believe in God. So what's the difference between my God and their God? So I have to know. So for that reason, I wanted to know what is their God and what is the God of Islam. Same thing, people all believe in the scriptures. They say that the books are given to them by their God or their religion, their religious books. So I wanted to know what is the difference between, my book and their books. Subhanallah. Then after understanding that, first I, thought of why Islam? Why to learn Islam? Because when I started learning Islam, I came to know that Islam is asking you to believe in Allah, which is one of the gods that people believe in gods. So Muslims believe in God, they call Allah. Hindus believe in God, they call Bhagwan, Ishwar, anything like that. And Christians also, Jews also believe in God, and they have different names to that. So I thought that it is very important for me to know about God. Then when I came to Islam and I wanted to learn about God, it was not only about God, it's not only about Allah, religion of Islam. And when I started studying the Islam, I found that Islam is telling me that you are created to worship Allah. Islam is telling me that your life here in this dunya is to do the actions and to live by what Allah wants you to do, and you should follow according to the teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Islam also teaches me that there is something which is called a Tawheed, which means oneness of Allah. And Islam teaches me that the other religion or other things have got some idol worship in that, which is shirk. So also I came to know that shirk is something which Allah will not forgive. So I wanted to know what is shirk, what is Tawheed, what is oneness of Allah. Also I came to know that Islam also speaks about paradise, Jannah and Jahannam, and the punishments, rewards. So I wanted to know that what are the things that will bring rewards to me, and Allah will give me the rewards, and what are the things that will bring punishment to me. And that is the reason I thought that it is better for me to learn this religion. And I wanted to know the difference. I wanted to know the difference because, see, if we study the Quran, after studying the Quran, I came to know that it is really, really compulsory for every Muslim to learn Islam. What is that? If you see the first message that came down to Prophet Muhammad SAW, and then it became the message to the whole humanity, is the chapter 96, Surah Al-Alaq, and first 5 verses. And it says, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. Subhanallah. These verses where it says, read in the name of Allah, and read because Allah has created you, read in His name. Allah has created the human beings and He taught them with the pen. And Allah taught the humanity which they didn't know. So this is all about knowledge. And the first command is to read. Now imagine if somebody is teaching, telling the children to learn, read, we can understand because that is their age to learn. They will learn gradually. But this command was not given to a child or a kid. It was given to Prophet Muhammad, who was already 40 years of age, and he didn't know anything reading and writing before that. So this command was so important. The seeking of knowledge was so important that Allah knows that he didn't know anything reading and writing, and this is not his age to learn. But Allah commanded him to read, which emphasized that reading is important. Learning, seeking knowledge is important. And then when I went to read some of the ahadith, I found one hadith which is in Sunan ibn Majah, and that hadith says, "Talabul ilmi faridatun ala kulli Muslim." The seeking of knowledge is important. It's compulsory upon every Muslim. And then I realized that why Allah is commanding, why Prophet ﷺ is commanding us. And then I also read one more hadith that Rasulullah has said, "Man salaka tariqan yatlubu fihi al-ilm, sahla Allahu lahu tariqan ila al-jannah." That anybody who is striving to seek knowledge, Allah will make his path easy to the paradise. So it tells me that seeking knowledge will take you to paradise. It also tells me that مَنْ يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِهِ خَيْرًا يُفَقِّهُ فِي الدِّينِ. The one that Allah wants good for him, He teaches him the knowledge of deen, understanding of deen. So I understood from this that seeking of knowledge is something which Allah wants me to gain it, and Allah wants good for me. That's why Allah is asking me to seek knowledge, and that is what, it will give me the understanding of the importance of this life and the life hereafter. Also, I read the hadith where it says that خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَهُ, and the best amongst you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches the Quran. So it emphasizes in what? That you have to seek knowledge of the Quran. And after seeking the knowledge of the Quran, you have to go and preach. Then, subhanallah, all these ayat and ahadith, and there's another place in Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءِ, that those people who really fear Allah are those who people of knowledge. Subhanallah. So that means if I have the knowledge of Allah and I know what is Allah, who is Allah, then definitely I will, be aware of, what makes Him happy and what does not. So this is very clear that the people of knowledge, true knowledge, they are those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Another place that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is raising the position, that Allah has said in one of the places where قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, asked them that the people of knowledge and the people of ignorance, are they equal? No. So يَرْفَعِ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنْكُمْ وَالَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْعِلْمَ دَرَجَةً. One of the places in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that the people who believed in Islam and people who have believed with proper knowledge in Islam, these people are not equal. The people with the knowledge in Islam are superior than the people who are without knowledge. So based on all these verses and ayat and ahadith of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ayat of Allah and ahadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I understood this, that subhanallah, it is very, very important for me to seek knowledge. Not because I want to be, showing off in this and that. I want to know that how I can be successful in this life and how I can be successful in the hereafter. If I don't know the true knowledge, then how will I know that I am following the straight path? How would I know that my life is going towards the paradise? How would I know that I'm being rewarded? How would I know that I'm following the footsteps of shaitan? How would I know that I'm doing haram? How would I know that Allah is not happy with me? How would I know that if I'll die, and what will happen to me after my death? How would I know that I will go to hell? How would I know that? All these things are making me understand that Abdul Majid, it is compulsory upon you to seek knowledge. So, my brothers and sisters, I love for myself and I love the same for you. Whatever I love for myself, I love the same for you. So I want all of you, mashallah, all of you to understand this point. The seeking of knowledge is very, very important, and the knowledge of the Quran and Sunnah, which will, inshallah, will make us, straight to the, the straight path and different to the people who are following shaitan. So this is the biggest difference that we can understand by seeking the knowledge, and hope you will understand this. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.